Hey Irish fans, this is EmmaKate Few, host of Inside Irish Football with Coach James Leonard. I'm honored to be joined today by the ultimate Aquinas football historian, Mr. Ed Holmes. The game was full of big plays, and one that I particularly remember is that 54-yard pass to Joseph Douglas. You know, Joe had a great game on both sides of the ball, so how have you seen him grow over the years and become one of your key players?
Well, Coach Leonard mentioned that y'all be spreading out the ball more this year, running more of a spread offense. You got a great receiver in Justin Gibbs and in your brother, and you've had Ruben Garnett in your backfield these past 2 years. So, are you excited for this new adjustment?
All right. Well, you've worked with some pretty successful football teams in the past. Had very close games for the state championship 2 previous years of coaching. So, has that changed your preparation or your work ethic in any way this year? You know, working with this team towards that another state title. I did notice a lot of penalties this past week. I'm sure you admire your team for being aggressive, but how can you avoid some of these petty penalties? Well, the last 2 times that we played Stratford, we were in a dead heat at halftime, and this time you were down, but you came out in the third quarter and you put 14 points on the board. What did you tell your guys at halftime that really got that momentum to change the game around and let them take control? Yeah, usually when you're facing a team that runs the triple option, that offense is going to control the time of possession more, but you definitely won the possession battle. So what did you work on last week to prepare your defense to be able to create so many turnovers? Well, you've got to be proud of Will Evans and DJ Jackson and their confident defensive pressure on the Mount DeSales quarterbacks. How have these guys been working this year, and what do you expect to see from them later on this season?
All right, as QB1, you know you're only as good as your offensive line. So how are the big guys up front looking this year?
All right, Coach, well, I wish you the best of luck. The championship game will be broadcast live by Georgia Public Broadcasting this Saturday at 10 a.m. The Irish fans, we need you there in the seats, right, Coach?
That's right.
So, well, Coach, there's a lot of cramping this week, especially with Gibbs. So what can we do about that? I mean, do we need to start serving Pedialyte at lunch? Will Evans had some early tackles for losses, and Burke had a great sack near the end of the first half. How has this defense improved, and what do you expect to see from them for the rest of the season? This was another close game between Stratford and Aquinas, just like last year. Stratford came out and scored, then Aquinas was right after. It really looked like the game was going to be a real shootout, actually, but did that first scoring pass by Stratford change your game plan in any way? Well, you know, I remember watching my brothers play here, and you've watched a lot more Aquinas football than I have, but I remember a 5-win season and, you know, a competitive game when Lincoln County were considered moral victories. So, you know, how does it feel to have been able to grow with the Aquinas football program and to witness these changes and see such tremendous growth in this program?
Well, house has been a fixture here in the Garden City for years, and just last year they actually opened downtown right across from the hospital. You know, these guys, they're more than superstars in the field. They're superstars in the community, too. And I got to witness that firsthand because I got to go around and tour this new awesome facility with some of the players and the coaches. So here's what happened.
Just to come to Ronald McDonald House and help the families that they're taking care of is a great way to give back to your community.
Giving back. It's truly what the Border Bowl is all about, and on this day, it was an eye-opening experience for these players and coaches to see what goes on behind the scenes at the Ronald McDonald House.
My wife passed away 5 years ago from cancer, and we stayed in a facility similar to this at Duke, and I immediately went to the people over here and what can we do? What little things can we do at Midland Valley High School to help out? Do we need to raise money? Can we cook? Can we come in and provide any service for these folks? This to me would be a great idea for another project for us.
How much they try to appeal to the families is what's really surprising. They really try to make the families feel really at home.
Earlier, the coaches and players got a really cool tour of this $6 million facility, and one of the super cool rooms on this tour is this secret toy closet. So let's come on inside and check it out. I mean, hey, look at this stuff. We got pom-poms, stuffed animals, and even a football. So something that I really like about this room is that this is a no adult zone, because if you couldn't tell from me trying to get in that door, it's a little short. So this is where the kids get to come in and pick out whatever toy they want.
After getting a special tour of the facility, the players went to work, decorating holiday cookies for families staying at the Ronald McDonald House.
Okay, so what are you making, Christmas trees?
Christmas trees and Santa Claus hat.
It's pretty creative, actually. Pinterest? Are you a Pinterest follower?
I'm not.
He pinned it, didn't he?
He pinned it earlier this week. He's been searching. He heard we had a cookie baking event, got ready. Yours are pretty artsy too. Is that say SC?
Yes.
Is there a GA over here? Oh, okay, so y'all came up with it first?
He heard us.
It's already a battle over here. All right, I see how it's going. What's the green over here? I just see a bunch of icing. Is that what it is? All right, I don't know.
One of the kids at the house enjoying the cookies is Coulter. The young boy from Texas is battling stage 4 brain cancer.
We've traveled around to many different Ronald McDonald houses, and it's just, his care has taken us all over the United States, and it's just a blessing to have facilities like this. It's truly home away from home. You know, it's so different from having to go to a hotel or somewhere else where you just don't have the family atmosphere. And here you walk in, everyone's so kind and giving, and you have volunteers like the teams today that just come in and really make a difference.
Coulter has already gone through 6 brain surgeries. He's in Augusta now for an experimental trial.
Coulter has very, very tough mountain to climb, but we have faith that he's going to get through it.
And how is Coulter doing now?
Well, the Ronald McDonald House is doing such a great job taking care of Coulter and his family. So from everyone here at the Border Bowl, we definitely wish them the best in his brave fight.
And what was that like to be there with the players at the Ronald McDonald House?
That was such a fun day. You know, I never would have expected the players to be such good cookie decorators, but they were like whipping out some really good technique, making some Pinterest-worthy cookies for sure. So that was a great opportunity for me as well to get to visit with Coulter and get to hear more from him and his family as well.
Absolutely. Well, all the thanks out to the Ronald McDonald House and EmmaKate for you. A great story. We really appreciate you coming out and the great turnout at the Border Bowl.